If you're watching this, you're tuned into the VOD. Big up the VOD crew. I will be live in just a minute. Sit tight. Appreciate y'all. Jamie Darnell, what up, homie? I'll be up in just a second.
Pay attention to this beat like Dr. Spock ear. 40 been spitting heat for many years. Running gang, nothing but game. I had to sprinkle. Decorated jingle. Center rear safety belt, head protection airbag. Anti-lock brakes so I can smash. And water my grass and make it greener than it used to be. Don't act like y'all ain't used to me. Bustin' like a on a microfigure. Looking for some coochie in my drop shed. Malibu calico, hot was echo through the soil. Compatible, radical, man, I'm irking off that oil. Walking through the
Jinx, appreciate this up, brother.
Sipping on Bacardi, getting my buzz on. Booty everywhere, short and long hair. It's groovy up in here, plenty for us to share.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Tracks, let me see what you got. I don't rap it, the beat don't knock. I need bass, make it fast. Every girl in the place shaking ass. Yeah, that's that bass shit. Give her to it good, that pussy stay wet. I know what you want, bitch. You hooked on slap, you want that funk shit. Well, holla at Tracks a million, but don't fall in love and start catching feelings. He rolled up his back, why would he? Flipped her and had a side showing her pussy. We won't stop doing donuts. Nothing gon' change when the police show up. Burning rubber in the streets of Oakland, bitch. What are you smoking?
We go at the sideshow.
What are you smoking?
Go at the sideshow.
What are you smoking?
Yo, if you watch Now Sees Junglist channel, you've seen at least one or two sideshows in real life. That's how we do it up here.
Tucked in, ain't nothing changed. Sideshow dancing, whipping nuts in the rain. Got my box shirt on, fitted hat on, weight couch on, coat on. Rick Rock beats, yeah, fella, I'll rock ya. Tripping with stress, one of the homies might pop ya. Northern California, I don't care where you stay. I'm from Fairfield, California, USA. We get hyphy, roll up trees, straight smoking. Scrape a candy paint with the doors wide open. It's hyphy, hanging out in box Chevrolet. Y'all better be cool when you come to the Bay.
HYE, I'm hyphy, man. Okay. Coke white tee, jeans, Gucci Force Nikes. Purple watch, blaze with the light. Go downtown casket, stupid, huh? Off crib on the strip with a cute, scrape scoop, huh? No west pipe, high, running out of bed. Cause I'm a high speed special, my jigger. And the only time I might crash is when you're wearing off liquor. I be drunk and cool around and talking to the headshot. And they say, make them nosy neighbors wanna call the cops tight. Fucking in them scrapers in them drop tops tight. Getting crooked up and down the block.
I pull a heater, man, never follow a leader, man. Even though we try, it's hard to beat them, man. Put up or shut up, my loot up. So what's up? What would you do if I shot your hood up? Either jealous smoke weed, I'll take the cuffs. That's F.
What up, Coupon?
Not fabulous. What it is, sick what it is. The way this money look, I'll be independent for years. It's a gang of hoods against eating off this plate. So don't come around here if you ain't from this place. Hear me coming by the half a block. Got a dent in my ceiling from doing the robot. Catch all kind of buzz from all kind of thugs. They offer designer, all kind of drugs. I'm married to the F. Pistol under the battery, dope in the gas.
Oh, we're sick with it, we is super sick with it. Scraper, full up with rippers. Purple, gone off the liquor. This, it's sick with it, we is super sick with it. Scraper, full up with rippers. Purple, gone off the liquor.
I'm trying to see what it do. I'm trying to see what it do. I'm trying to see what it do. It's that fit for hip, that swisher lip, that got her wild and loud. She wanna get ripped, go ask your chick, find out.
Oh, Steel Bridge, what up?
Damn, it's getting hot in here. Damn, act up till the cops get here. Damn, I got the whole block in here. Damn, so you can
Bags.
hot in here. Ask that boy about stunting, he'll tell you about something. Every time he in the club with me. How I rip through the line, need no cosign. Everybody wanna hug on me. Pull a truck from behind, see that boy shine. Look at them dubs on me. Nothing less than a dime clock costing a fine.
This next one's just for Sacto J.
Age 18 and up, need chicks who stripping G-strings for bucks. To the flow, trying to see this movement. Pour dimes like Dash and Clueless. I'm off them grapes, purple and blue hits. Riding in the coupe, the same color as Cool Whip. She foolish with tacky pointers. She ain't nothing but a runner like Jackie Joyner. That's that fit for hip, that's what she lit. That got her wild and loud. She wanna get ripped, go ask your chick, find out how I get down. It's getting hot in here. Damn. Act up till the cops get here. Damn. I got the whole block in here. Damn. So you can get it hot in here.
Mr. Fab. Yeah. With the hood stars. San Quinn in here. Oakland and EPA. So clean, so today I feel like being grown, so I creased up my slacks on my kin of song. Park the scraper, rock the Benz on chrome. Button up, leather coat, easy cologne. Smell rules down the street like an old school song. Still a hood star, cause I'm riding with the chrome. Looking real fresh, real triple OG. With my sunglasses on like Cool Modi. I'm a grown ass man, been clubbing for years. From Field Mo, baby, been thugging for years. No dress code, usually bad news. Party usually cool when people in hard shoes. Where I'ma kick it at.
Yo, Jamie Darnell, we're talking about exactly that just now, about the Fox Body Mustang.
I get my grown man on. White collar with the button of my grown man on. I'm like two-step with my grown man on. I'm so fresh to death with my grown man on. Yeah, let's get this money. All day, let's get this done. All night, let's get this money.
I had to update the stream information.
Alright, team in the building. Hood star living, got purple in the pill. Let me clock course. Know she wanna chill with me, sitting tight, got her pulling on my collar. Feeling me. Yeah, that I mean. Hey, chick in the club, wanna hear pimp breathe. Grown man, hold hands, never the format. I take him home drunk, leave him right on the door, man.
The whole hood in the building for pimpin'. We don't call them button up partner, we call them collars. I speak good ass rhymes. Took the Teflon under my polo side. How she getting them jeans? And when her man gone, she don't got on that ring. My cleaners, 24 hours like my dope spot. Police shut it down, we to the next spot. I get my grown man on. White collar with the button of my grown man on. I'm like two-step with my grown man on. I'm so fresh to death with my grown man on. Yeah, let's get this money. All day, let's get this done. All night, let's get this money. Go down. Everybody go down.
Heater. Hold on. I gotta tell a story real quick about this track. When we used to play this track, those that know, you know, we used to play at this place called Empire. It's now called the Ace of Spades. It holds about 1,500 people when it's packed, and we used to pack it every Wednesday. College night. 2004, 2005, 2006, right when this shit was brand new. Think about 1,500 kids going fucking bananas and the management not having any idea what to fucking do about it. It was amazing.
Go down. Everybody go down.
Place would just fucking erupt.
Everybody in it. Go down. Everybody go. Everybody go.
Cup of hand got Remy in the fifth. Pop the dime P plus a bottle with a crisp. Slip the bartender 100 for the tip. Make my way down to the floor for a trip. I'm knowing where I'm from, the tongue is so slick. The town where they go so dumb and so sick. The sound that you hear in the drum is more kick. Turn it up just for the truck is going hit. Now this is what the game's been missing. The West Coast best tune in and listen. Knock for the block in them hoods we live in. Them D-boys cooking up a storm in kitchens. The drops in the lot, of course I'm on the inside. Right by the bar looking for a 10 dime. You right, I'm a star, but I see you been trying. I'm right to the call with us, so I guess I am.
The house is getting wild in here. The house is getting wild in here. The house is getting wild in here. It's getting wild in here. It's getting wild in here.
He'd be coming to the booth like, yo, can you play some R&B or something?
to the burbs. I make them all rock from the rebels to the nerds. Stretch limousines, rose pedals on the curb. King Jaffe Joe with feathers in the fur. Tucked on the low-low, moving in slow-mo. Stunning shades fade, no stains on the polo. Independent fame, so the chain say Modo. All color gems, rock center of the illo. The coupe is black, the roof relaxed. Folded up, tucked in the trunk and back. I lean low, speed, slow, duck and act. Like the winter ain't cold, who a stunt like that? I got a crowd that's moving, some ladies choosing. Won't stop what's working, I do what I'm doing. Bloodshot, red drink, who are you fooling? Add some liquor to it when your money improving.
House is getting wild in here. House is getting wild in here. House is getting wild in here. It's getting wild in here. It's getting wild in here.
What we gon' do? 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 What we gon' do?
Manny, you silly bananas. Manny, you silly bananas. Manny, you silly bananas. Manny, you silly bananas.
You must be 51, 50, down 30, 30. Cleaning in cold rock socks, but I'm still dirty. My Nina's nympho, she love getting masturbated. So be cool before I let her sit on your face with it. I get screwy like Cambo.
J-Dub all day.
I got Rambo truth. My stay hug the block.
Jinx with the resub. I missed it, man. Thank you so much.
Spreads around you like a flannel suit. Stop it. The real's uncovered. Last week you was hard as Morris Chestnut's brother. Dope boy. They say work your dope boy. I'm still on the grind, running circles around decoys. You Stewie, that's what I said. Before you get beat like scrambled eggs. Independent, we running.
Shouts out to Sapinist, Juan Solo, Nikki Painter, Jamie Darnell. Big up to all the early arrivals. We getting Stewie Yui for a couple more. We'll be on in a sec, y'all. Just getting safe. Safety meeting emotes from all the subs in the chat. Get yourself safe. We're having a fun one tonight.
Silly bananas. Manny, you silly bananas.
Look out, Pam. Ooh, I'm Stewie, I'm hot. I get Stewie like that cartoon character Family Guy. Got my motorcycle club on my leather vest. Today I'm on my Harley, but I also got a Harley neck. I ain't starving, ain't no flies on my rubber bands. I'm having my Gouda, y'all. Gouda means cheese man. That's another word for money pimping. Look at all my young dreadheads. They so dummy. Gabriel long like Shaq Toe. Turn a busy intersection to a sideshow. Points, mirrors, and locks. Agitate the gravel doors open, leaving skid marks. Soil commentator already proved you square crows. Nigga, I help birth the hype. In case that none of y'all remember me, my son Droopy, he gon' continue 40 legacy.
Yeah, man, it's your boy, Mr. Fab, man. The yellow bus rider, man. Sean T, the real king of slaps, man. Y'all better act like y'all know who he is, man. Let me give y'all one-on-one on how to ghost ride. Look, the streets know just what this is. Ghost riding the whip up and down the strip. The Ghostbusters, they the police. Always wanna pull it over for speed. Not me, I get in and scrape. Time marks in the streets look like figure eights. Sideshow, you know where I'm going, from the north to the east, just in case you ain't knowing. Baby, uptown politics, hit the club late, man, tryna holler at a chick. Can't get in the club, got a parking lot pimp. Hey, little mama, come holler at a pimp. What you know about? Give you a whip, buy yourself some shoes, and then your car kicks. Ice up your neck, your hands in your whip, just to hang out the window, stuff with your click. When you get a new car, and you're feeling like a star, okay. What you go?
Big up Mrs. Triple.
Yeah, when you get a new car and you're feeling like a star, what you gon' do? Ghost ride, yeah. Hold up, hop out, all in one motion. Dancing on the hood while the car's still rolling. Stunting, shining, flamboasting on one high. Off that potion, window down, be out of it. Damn that boy high, he out of it. Ears and teeth gritting and grinding. Ice in his mouth, you know he big time. And Chevy, Buicks, Regals, and Ribbies though. First one I seen Ghost Ride was Critty Bow. Going dumb, party like Diddy though. Mr. Fab, I'm the prince of the city ho. Ghost Ride, get out the way, let Casper drive. Ghost Ride, go crazy, who's that driving? Patrick Swayze. When you get a new car, and you're feeling like a star, okay, what you gon' do? Ghost Ride, yeah. When you get a new car.
That's the jam right there. That is my cut. We're gonna fade it. Let's fade it. There we go. What up, y'all? We're here. We here. What up? Hey, that's the jam. That story about Empire, I was actually like, it just brought back all kinds of memories. There were thousands and thousands, not thousands, sorry. There was like 1,500 kids to 1,700 kids at the most. If it was jam packed. And this was like literally 20 years ago. That's wild to think about it, but it was like 04 to 06 was like the main peak of it. And it was myself and Eddie Abdul on stage with a full stage show and everything, and like go-go dancers in front of us and like a screen behind us. And we were still playing vinyl back then. We were bringing a laptop, but we were playing mostly records, and like the laptop was like we would go to for a digital file that we didn't have on vinyl. We didn't trust it enough to do our whole set with it, if that makes sense. Like we were still mostly playing records, still in 04 and 05 and 06. Yeah, that was a wild time, because when that shit was brand new, the way that it erupted out here was insane. And so the owners, they didn't know how to react, because it wasn't like a mosh pit, but everyone would just start, because you have like a crowd. It's not, whoa, it's, you know what I mean? It's like a lot of people. And in the middle, this kind of happens in drum and bass sometimes too. In the middle, because they were so pushed together, they weren't dancing. It was like a crowd, you know what I mean? And so it would like erupt when the shit would get hype. They would just, boom, boom, everyone just fucking floating around the room, and like people were getting hurt. They were like,
plus you got a group of people that are already kind of in the security's rear view, if you know what I mean. So
sure,
if they get like
right.
riled
So, like,
up, they're like, oh shit.
They're like fucking yo, play some Neo.
We need a break. We need a break.
Yo, put on some Mario. Put on,
Just simmer down. Just keep it
It was amazing, yeah.
We don't need these people like pulling out their guns and shit.
Yeah,
like.
right. They start going, hey. They start getting louder and shit. It's just like, oh yeah, let's go. And like me, like I'm loving it. You know what I mean? Because we're on stage, we see the reaction. We want to keep it.
And you're away from it.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So we want to feed it. You know what I mean? We're like, give me more of that shit. And then they'll come up and be like, all right, okay, let's cut it off. And you change the energy level, and you know what you're doing. And some people in the crowd understand what you're doing, but not everybody does. They look at you like, why did you stop? Or you know what I mean? You're like, well, you'll understand someday. Maybe not. Yeah. Any case. Those are wild times. Big up Eddie Abdul. Actually, you know what? Should we do it? Should I show a picture? Since I've created the image in your head.
Totally.
All right. Let's see.
Puppy faced Billy.
Let's see. I got to go onto my Flickr account for this. Who has a Flickr account?
Not anymore.
Say that still exists. Yeah. I'm gonna go into my Angel Fire.
Yeah. Let me go my GeoCities account real quick here. Photo bucket. Oh, that's OG. Flickr totally exists. Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Okay, so, oh man, this is embarrassing. But this is bottle service. Bottle service Billy at his finest. Oh yeah,
I love bottle service Billy.
This is the Genesis years of bottle service Billy. I was like coming out of the rave. Do you have a flannel
shirt on?
Oh, you'll see. Hold on, let me grab it. Well, maybe you
I can't see. I can't see.
Yeah. I get it. It's all good. Yeah, you won't be able to see. But let me get it up here. So here is me. Let me fix this real quick. All right. Make this a little bit. I'm gonna cover up that ad. Okay. All right, so check this out. This is like 20 years ago, yo. So there's me out at Empire. Oh, I fix my camera. Young Billy. And here's the crowd. Like it was kind of a weird shot, but here's so I can zoom in a little bit on these. Yeah. So you can see like there was like screens on the stage. Look at skinny Billy with the belt buckle. Killing it on the 57 Pro or 57 SL. That's a 56 actually.
Yeah, oversized belt buckle.
You do.
I bet you did.
I did.
I bet you did.
Look at the crowd. Yeah, it was. This was only there was. It was 2 stories. There's actually rafters in the back too. So this is only like one side of it. There's your boy.
Did you have more than one?
Did I have what?
Belt
Did you have
buckle?
more than one, like oversized belt buckle? So you
Yeah,
like
I had a
change?
couple. Yeah,
change
I had a couple. Yeah,
So did I.
yeah, I had a couple.
Of course I
Interchangeable.
did.
Yeah. Weight loss plan is a belt buckle half your weight. there's young Billy back when I used to drink, rocking. Is that a penguin polo? I'm doing it. Good.
Hang tight.
Big up the Nordstrom's fucking shoppers out
The rack.
there.
Shit.
Fucking great. There I am. Looks like I'm rocking another penguin polo there. Button up, actually. Short sleeve button up. Amazing. This is hilarious. There you go. That's me cutting it up on stage. You were still playing wax, but there is Serato records in the back there. But there's also lots of vinyl. And there was go-go dancers on stage. And your boy was up there front and center. No way, Froggy.
Bottle service.
I was gonna say, but since you know him,
1079 The Inn. Can you guys see that in the back there? That's the radio station I used to DJ on. And you might know them because they made international news when they had an incident a while back. It was called the morning show held a contest called Hold Your Wee for a Wee. And it was a situation where they drank water and the last person to pee won their the last person to pee won a wee. Yeah, exactly. And the person who won later that day, she died of drinking too much water. I guess that's a thing.
it is a thing.
Yeah.
Toxic. It's like toxic shock.
It's toxic. Yeah, it's a toxic thing. Yeah. And their intern is still traumatized from it, dude. I was DJing at a nightclub when the morning show, they were like, you know how like radio hosts do like in-person appearances at nightclubs as like a promo thing? The morning crew would be at this club that I was DJing at because it was a sponsored night. And they found out that night and I saw the look on their face and they all took off. It was fucking wild.
It's crazy.
Here's my early Serato days. That's like 05. Serato came out in I think 04, 05, 04. So we're
like 03,
early
04.
adapters. Yeah. Look at the hair, dude. Fucking wild. That shirt's pretty sick too. The Brazilian capoeira shirt. That one also does not fit me anymore. Yeah, Joanna, Jojo Gogo. There's probably a picture or two in here of her. There's some of the crowd. So this area, I'm going to get my mouse out. Can you guys see my mouse? Yeah. This area right here, this area would get fucking crazy because look how packed in they're in. Like it's not like dancing together. It's like a crowd, right? And so when we would drop that hyphy shit, like this whole area would just erupt. And it was so much fun. We knew that we were going to get in trouble and we would do it anyways kind of thing. It was great. There's a look over my
give people what they want.
Right? So here's before the laptop, we have the CDJ off to the side. So we would burn CDs of like songs that we play digital. You can kind of see it, but the crowd goes all the way to the back. And then up top, there's like an upper deck of people as well. And another bar up there. What up, Deep? Yes, 20 years ago. All that hyphy shit. It was fun. Well, this is some other shit. There's Joanna. There's Jojo. Nikki. She was on For the Love of Ray J or something. Is that the name of the show? That's her.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah.
Trashy reality television.
So what exactly are you doing? Can you fill us in right now, Fader? It's for the crowd, for the people in the back. Yeah.
Will you see me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I am removing old cock.
I had a feeling it had something to do with cock. Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't it always?
Yeah. Well, you do not disappoint.
So I'm So I have skim coated all these walls to like make them nice and fresh and new. Repaired a bunch of like, nail holes and all that shit.
Yep.
And been repainting it, repainting the windows, resealing everything, just kind of giving this house a big refresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's I have a photographer coming on Monday to take photos and it'll be on the market after that. So
Word.
I've been pulling like 10, 12 hour days for the past like
You've been
week
going hard, bro.
and a half. Yeah. So I've been doing most of the work on myself. So we're like changing the doors, light fixtures,
I've done it. I know exactly. It's
light
like crazy.
switches, all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Polishing a church.
It'll all be worth it.
It's a lot of work. Yeah, because like the housing market, I don't know for those that know, is wild right now. Now's the time to sell if you have it. And then uh this Billy's been here, but like I live in like the middle of nowhere. And these houses out here in this town, they go real quick. So this is like sought after
Plus,
property,
you have a nice
so.
deck on it. So you brought up the property.
I got
already
a nice,
there.
yeah. I've got good talk in here. I've got a good deck outside.
Cocks and decks and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Decking your cock, your deck.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit.
So my ass hangs out. My bad.
That's all good. That gets viewership.
I'll do my best.
Yeah. That's content. Let's do it.
Yeah, bring the ass crack.
Yeah.
Check out this picture. This is before I was sorry to cut you off. This is before I was bringing a laptop to gigs. There's 3 turntables, not battle style, and 2 CDJs, and then like a 4-channel mixer with like a Furman powered thing above it with the lights on it. Painter Crack is within toss. I believe it is. Mama Ross just resubbed. Thank you so much. And she says that she's high on Jankum. What was the name of Fader gifted a sub earlier to Jankum Dealer, which is amazing. And then she said you gifted
in her channel I gifted a sub to Jankum
Spankum.
Yeah.
I gifted her a sub.
She refused to acknowledge it right away. She's like, I'm not reading that.
I gifted her a sub to Jankum Soup.
Gross.
Jankum jokes. That's a 20-year-old thing. All right.
Yeah. I had no idea what that was.
That's hilarious that you
never heard of it.
It's so funny. You didn't know.
I heard something else today, or it was in a video, kind of made me feel old. So now I'm going to share it with you guys and make you all feel old too.
No.
That if Back to the Future was made today, it would be 1994.
Oh my God! Are you kidding me?
Yep.
He'd be going back to 1994.
Listen,
and I was like,
the 1950s from the 80s in that movie is as far away as somebody told me something about 18 whatever, and I was like, no, 18. When they go back to the 1800s, it's as far away now as the 50s is from now or whatever. And I was like, I hate you. Never speak to me again.
That third one was such trash. I hated that movie.
No.
Yeah.
They're all good.
Two's
the best, yes.
Yeah. You can't have one. You can't have two without one. It's one solid. But
you can't have two. You can't have two without three also, because 2 and 3 were shot at the same time. And
exactly.
They were supposed to be they're supposed to be one movie, and they cut it into 2 different movies.
Correct.
Yeah.
I know, but
and there's so many good jokes in 3. It's not as good as the other ones, but it's good.
Yep. Can I tell you guys a funny story? I'm going through pictures now. Last photo picture, because I'm digging. Flickr. Good golly. This is a funny story. So in this picture,
good golly.
I put my hand on top of my head and I had my friend shave my head around my hand.
No.
So that I had a handprint, a hairy handprint on the top of my head. And I went and I played a gig that night. It was like, that was my...
I hate... No.
This is 1998, son. All right, you ready for this?
No.
Wait, probably even 97. Could be 97. Here it is. Here. Amazing. This is in the back of the cabinet shop. Early, like late 90s. Styling. Yep. Look at my camouflage muscle shirt, by the way.
Oh, dear God.
Skin tight camouflage muscle shirt. And who was ahead of the game? I was B-side, right? Back then I went by B-side. Yeah. And I had B's on the side of my headphones, but like decades before Beats by Dre.
You had B's on the side? Wow.
I put B stickers on the side of my headphones. You can see it in this picture. Decades before Beats before
I
Beats
put a
Dre.
link in the Zoom chat. I have like a elementary school reunion type thing. Our teacher passed away, so we're all getting together in a couple of days. So I've been looking through old photos, and I have some photos from 30 years ago, just a couple in that Dropbox. You got to see who was cool before who was cool.
All right, let's
it was you, obviously.
Obviously, we're gonna find out.
Okay. Give me a second here.
Sorry if I'm sending him to you in a difficult way.
No. I'm good. Good. I don't have the zoom up on my screen.
It's all good. Oh, you're like, yeah, no, I know.
Right.
I was like,
check
how
it
many
out.
windows?
Let me get rid of that there.
Okay.
He's like, I know what y'all look like. I don't have to look at you.
Which one am I looking? Oh, look at these.
Or okay. Just they're pretty good. Okay, so the first couple I have gun fingers. Like I'm doing gun fingers literally before.
Amazing.
Brap, brap. How 90s
look
is that
how
photo?
Young you are. Oh my god.
I'm in like 3rd or 4th grade.
What is
okay,
that?
A
go-go dog?
Go-go my walking pup. If you know about Go-go my walking pup, you the real one. All right, and then
damn, look at you, gangsta.
Yeah, look at how gangsta.
Look at the bangs. Those bangs are getting it, dude.
Yeah, those Mexican girl bangs right there. Me trying to do it. And then that's junior high school. That's incidental.
Your friend is a look in training. All right.
Oh my god, yes. Totally.
Look at you. Oh my god, dude. Esa loca.
You know it. Yeah, one of those pictures I'm wearing a homies. I'm wearing a homies
super
shirt,
thin eyebrows, like you were
you think you know.
Did you draw it in the eyebrows?
I didn't. No, I never did that. Luckily,
this is cute.
Yeah, but I still.
It's amazing. Oh, Tweety, got it.
Yeah,
got
but
it.
see my bangs, the little Mexican girl bangs.
I see you. Amazing.
Yeah,
adorable.
Anyway, yep.
You're adorable.
That's Hayward, born and raised. Yeah. Anyway, my gun fingers in the hands though. I'm 3rd grade. I'm like, no, we got to pose like this.
Amazing.
I have been going bananas with Chat GPT lately.
Nice, yeah.
Same.
I got to show you guys some of the things.
I absolutely love the picture for tonight's episode, by the way.
That's just the tip of the iceberg.
I know. I can imagine.
Bro, dude, let me
let me talk about this, right?
I need full disclosure on the prompts.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Or I'll set it up for you.
Set it up.
So it's was it Saturday or Friday?
The 4th. So that was Friday is when it started. Yeah.
So it's like Friday night. I got a gig from like 5 or 6 to like 11, and it's in a casino. So it's like 15 minutes from here, and then so I go work the gig, and then I come back here, start doing more work around the house, and so Billy and I jump into a Discord call, a server, and we just start shooting the shit. I have the camera on like this while I'm, out doing work and shit. And Billy's just fucking around with like ChatGPT and doing different things. and he's like, I've been using this thing, to like to just to try and automate some different things for me or whatever. And he's like, I'm gonna give it a prompt. He's like, I need to find like a picture of you, and just you. So I was like, I'm maybe like an old press shot, like an old DJ like headshot that I've got like on my like Facebook DJ page. And so he grabs it and inputs a bunch of stuff, and he's like, all right, then I'm gonna work some magic. And then like comes back later and he's got some gold.
So okay, I found.
Take it away.
Yeah. Thank you. Good job. Good setup. I found pictures of myself and Corinne, and I did find pictures of Fader, but they were all pictures that were like him with people. He doesn't have a lot of pictures of him by himself in his Facebook profile. Corinne and I definitely apparently are more narcissistic than he is when it comes to
profile picture.
Whatever. So, any case, I started feeding against their will. They did not give me permission to do this, by the way. I fed their likeliness to the. Do anybody know that ChatGPT had a big update in the last couple of weeks? ChatGPT 4.0 or whatever is like crazy good. So if you've tried using ChatGPT in the past to design things, you probably noticed that it doesn't quite get text right, and it has a hard time with like people, and it struggles with like facial features and things like that, right? And so the latest update actually addresses a lot of those things, and it's not perfect, but it's not terrible. Right, I know I'm using ChatGPT more than Google now, Deep, for real. So yeah, you would get weird things, right? So any case, I
extra hands and weird fingers and stuff sometimes.
Right? Yeah.
So we'll give it the full disclosure or full description here. So I create a project called DJs Not DJing, and I start telling it to remember certain things in this project. I wanted it to know who I was talking about when I said Corinne, Fader, or me, or Billy, or anything like that. I wanted it to know what I was talking about, and I wanted it to have a likeliness of it in case I needed to make a flyer or anything like that. I would be able to easily create a flyer for the day and make it happen. And so that was the intent, okay? So this is the first thing that comes out when I say, make me a flyer for DJs Not DJing with myself, Fader, and Corinne. And here's all the information. And I put all the normal information. And I said, remember this criteria for future flyers. So I could just simply ask you to do it. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. And it's like, okay, blah, 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 blah. It remembers everything I said. Here's the first flyer. Okay. I don't know who these people are.
Yeah.
But
are they our stunt doubles?
Darth Liquid. I was getting there. It's like they're people from like an alternate universe.
Oh my god, they are. Yes. They are doppelgangers.
They're
from,
like our
the other timeline. The other timeline.
They're like from a different. Yeah.
Like when we had we didn't smoke cigarettes. We had better skin. I don't know.
It's like a different world, in a different world somewhere.
I don't like them. Don't get me wrong. I like us better.
It's creepy.
I think that we look better, but there's something about it.
Let's continue. So I said, okay, that's close, and I fed it more pictures, and I made more descriptive like words and everything, and like to try to get it to be more accurate. And then here's part 2 of what came out. Notice the DJs Not DJing. There's like little things like that tend to happen, I noticed. And and the first one said DJ Jane. Yeah, exactly. So there's little quirks still, right? It's not perfect, but man, it's getting better. Now this, I don't know who these people are, but this is getting pretty funny and halfway creepy, right? Like it's starting to look weird. I don't know who the fuck I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a trip, right? Okay, so that's when Fader came up and told me that this is our stunt doubles. That's when the stunt doubles thing came out, and he put it in my mind. I was like, oh yeah, I could probably make these people do whatever I want them to do. And so I put make it so that we're in a wrestling ring, and Fader is dropping a elbow on me off the top rope, and Corinne is outside the ring as my manager, concerned for me. Okay. And I'm thinking like, I'm going to break it. You know what I mean? I'm like this, it's never going to get it right. You know what I mean? And I was like, and use all the criteria that I've already said as far as like the structure of the flyer. And so this is the gold that it came up with.
It's so good.
Your face.
Oh my God.
I'm like, no.
It's so.
I do look concerned.
It's so good.
Wow. What's with that haircut? Fader, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, concerned Corinne. Hey.
Hey guys. Don't clothesline Billy, okay?
I'm trying to get a tag. Yeah, I'm trying to get a tag, right?
Sad face.
It's so fucked up. Okay. So, I'm Corinne's the ref, right? I'm dying at this point. Fader, I was losing.
Yes.
It finally spelled the shit right though, for some reason.
It did. It got the text.
Yeah.
It nailed the text. By the way, did you catch that? It nailed the text. Oh no! It said Tuesday. It said Tuesday, not Wednesday, for some reason.
Of course it has to do
Tuesday.
that.
There's always like, you know what I mean? It was like weird shit.
He
right?
was.
Yep.
He was chuckling so loud. It was he was safe and just fully enjoying the robot overlords and what they could do for him.
I do that with the AI music stuff, so I understand. I just sit there and I scream.
Right?
How funny it is.
At this point, I'm starting to understand that like my imagination is my limitation. So, like I told Fader, I was like, okay, give me any kind of scenario that you can think of. And he says, okay, the three of us are flying in space and we're working on some kind of a structure, like a space station or something like that. Okay. And in the world of pure imagination, straight up. And this is what it came up with. I don't know who these three people are. I don't know what's going on with Corinne's cross eye. I'm a little bit cockeyed myself.
It's gonna be hard to do that detailed NASA work with those eyes, that lazy eye.
You can see a meteor coming from a mile away.
Did Elon just save us? Yeah, straight up. It nails the text, by the way. It nails the text.
Okay.
So good job there. Likeliness of us, not so much. But you know what? It's still fucking hilarious. And if you were like just scrolling through the socials, you would know that even if it's not us, the attempt is there, and there's no denying. You know what I mean?
If I squint my eyes, maybe.
Yeah.
If I'm really drunk on a Tuesday,
I farted in my spacesuit.
Your fucking one eye's like twitching.
I look like Marco Rubio. Hilarious. Oh, it's so good. All right, so this point, it's like we're coming up with random shit, right? This one is Fader and Corinne are making sushi, and I'm eating it in a funny way. Was the prompt?
My god!
You could see that it's starting to get the text better and things like that. DJing is still weird there. That's like a weird DJ jinging thing going on.
I definitely look like a drag queen in this one, but it's okay. I fully respect it.
What is going on with all of us? Like, none of us look correct, by the way. It's like alternate. It's our stunt
It kind of
doubles.
looks like Man Like Deeps is in like a Fader outfit over there.
It's our stunt doubles. All right, so then like I start to come up with some good ones. This one was one of my favorites. We're gonna go through my favorites now. These are the MVPs. Okay.
Oh, Paul Knights, you're so fucking funny. I'm about to die right now. Sashimi rolling. You hate it. Oh god, I hate you so much. That's so funny.
nuts.
All right, so this one is one of the goats that I enjoyed the most. The prompt was, we're at a crosswalk, and I'm the crossing guard. And little versions of Corinne and Fader are trying to cross the street. Okay. Like I said, that's all I'm trying to like think of, if you know what I mean? Like, what is it? Yo,
Yeah.
yo, this shit is gold. I'm sorry. That's fucking the safety
I
vest.
love
I
it.
didn't even ask for a safety vest, and it blessed me with one.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, clearly you needed one.
I love it, right? It's so good.
It's adorable.
Yeah, I was thinking you should use it for like inside the ride. It's like you could be that, and then like whoever the DJs are, you could have them.
Oh,
you know,
it's
be
gonna
little,
be. It's
the
gonna be
little
whatever I
kids
want.
crossing.
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah,
So
dude.
good. I love it so much.
the traffic cone, right? I should.
But you're saying stop, but the little guy says walk on the thing.
Oh, Corinne, yeah, Corinne needs a traffic cone hat on.
Yeah,
That'd be
absolutely.
perfect.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
Isn't
I
it great?
can't.
I love it.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it too. All right, so then this one is pretty funny. This is I said make us like Turbo, Special K, and Ozone from Breakin'. Okay, and this was the first one that it came up with, and it's not bad because it looks like if you know if I can find it, the Breakin' art style, like it looks like the Breakin' art style in a lot of ways. And I love that.
Whoa. Vader is Billy Crystal being played by Billy Crystal in this edition.
Corinne with the mean camel toe and Fader
Yeah,
with the
I was gonna
decent
say
wolf
that.
knuckle going on right now.
Mike. What day is it?
Vader scratching his nuts. Yeah. So that's good, and it was great. And I was like, but you know what? I need something. I want to go back to the creepy. So I was like, make it photorealistic and put me on some cardboard and make sure you include some sort of a boombox. Okay. And this is what it did.
Oh no!
Oh no!
First of all, Corinne just became Karina from the block. Like,
yeah.
Hey, word, son. Born
Yeah.
to
I was gonna say not far off though.
right?
Like I could do it.
I don't know what's going on with my face. Like my eyes, they messed up on rendering my nose and my eyes for some
Now
reason.
you've got the drawn in eyebrows.
Yeah,
for some
right.
reason.
The cardboard is great. Yeah, the cardboard is great. The boombox is weird. There's like what's going on in the tape area. Like it's not right, but you get it. You're not questioning it. Fader with the gray sweatpants and no print. Just saying.
Yeah, baby. Oh. Damn it.
Well, we do got something going on way over here. So it could be something happening.
Anybody that's seen my early Twitch streams knows better.
Okay, so now it's time for my absolute favorite. This one is the GOAT. It absolutely fucking nailed it. I put make us a 80s power trio glam rock band, and Corinne is singing, Fader is playing guitar with a flying V, and I'm on drums. Okay? And this is the masterpiece that it came up with.
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
Yep.
It is so good.
It's amazing.
It is the best.
It's my favorite one.
It's so good.
And to be clear, I just got this sent randomly to me. I was like, cool, what the fuck are you guys doing? Is this supposed to be us?
Billy goes, he's like, I'm going to send it to Corinne in our group chat with zero context.
With no
I'm going to say no
context. Yeah,
context.
I was like,
Yeah, exactly.
I was
I'm
like,
like,
I think that's
yeah,
us.
okay.
I think that's us.
Yeah, I was definitely
amazing.
drinking. Look at my eyes. My eyes, like, I don't even know what's going on there. It's amazing. It's perfect. It's fucking perfect.
We should go on tour, man. Fucking get the band back together.
Fader with the sweet, sweet chest hair, too. Just got to point that out.
No.
Yeah, the
fucking
algorithm
amazing.
is like, it's definitely putting the Jewish on thick.
It's so...
I mean, yeah, it's when in Rome.
Yep.
The Fabio. Just killing it. Yeah, that's amazing. That's my favorite one. All right. So that's my AI story for the week. I've been using it like crazy. I have way more that I've generated. I've sent stuff to the homies in the hole. Hold on, this I'll show you this one. This one's pretty good. This one's amazing. This is Mama Ross, myself, and Fader in a 70s kung fu movie with superpowers.
Oh yeah.
This one was super dope
Yeah,
too.
nice. That's perfect. Fucking Fader's face.
Right?
That's brilliant.
Isn't it great? So good. Billy Lee. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's
My AI story of the week is I'm getting towards the end of this, like remodeling this house, and there's stuff in different rooms that I have to do in every room, and then there's a mental checklist that I've had that I need to put a new towel rod in the bathroom. I have to replace the outlet covers in this room or whatever, or what the names used to be, what the paint of these rooms used to be called. So I had ChatGPT put a list together, and all I did was dictate it, a checklist of every room in this house, and make it available so I could download it for PDF and print them. And I made like a whole board that's like in my kitchen with like little check marks of like things that are done, still shit that needs to get done or whatever. Just something useful and helpful that's not like, dick jokes.
That's dope.
Even though I do this.
I love making a list and checking shit off. There's nothing more satisfying.
It's taken over our world.
ADHD.
Let me can I ask you guys a question? Has you guys ever heard of a DJ named Salvatore Ganacci?
Yeah, of course.
You have?
Yeah.
I have no idea who that is.
I know who that is. He makes really good music videos for his stuff.
Yeah.
If it's the guy I'm thinking of. Yeah. Salvatore Ganacci. Yeah, he's the guy who he's a producer. Yeah, he made the video where they're like slamming that lion's head into the car door and stuff. It's like amazing. It's like house music. Shit. Why? What happened?
I want to show you guys something. First, I want to see what you're talking about.
Okay, yeah. Look up his. Let me see.
Is it Horse?
It should be one of. Yeah. That's
okay,
the one.
it's Horse. Okay.
Yeah, it's a famous video.
All right, here we go. This one has
it's
60
cool
million views. I'm sure this is probably it. Okay.
Yeah, it's a fucking.
That's amazing. Okay, so this is why I was asking about Salvatore Ganacci. Am I saying that right? Hopefully, I'm saying that right.
Your guess is
it is what it is. Yeah.
How do you spell the last?
The last name is spelled Ganacci. Ganacci. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We'll just call him Noki. Whatever.
Okay.
It looks like Noki enough.
Well, this gentleman, for some strange reason, has crossed into a different side of things that I'm into. He has been announced as a new playable character in the Fatal Fury fighting game that's coming out later this month.
That checks out. That's very cool.
Now that I've seen his video, I want to watch this trailer real quick and I want to see him in action.
That's awesome.
Let's check it out. This is definitely a DJ not DJing. Let's see what's going on.
Is he like the older dude?
He looked pretty young in that video.
Yeah, he's not old.
He's a fucking fighting game character. That's goals, honestly. All right, see what we got.
Here's a ticket to my show tonight. I hope you can make it. You ready? Here we go.
The DJ in the background.
Piece of cake.
Piece of cake.
Why does he got the Jesus pose though?
Of course.
The EQs when he fucking.
Banger.
You could be this guy in a fighting
That's
game.
amazing. I want to play that now.
Amazing.
Fantastic.
Oh, wait, you see this?
That's sweet music.
He does the fucking wiki.
Oh my god. He does the video too. Do you see him like?
Yes, he does the video, exactly. Yep, that's it.
Fucking incredible. That's amazing.
Fatal
He hit him
Fury.
with the dunk. There's the punch.
City of the Wolves.
That's amazing. That's way better than when Deadmau5 was in like the GOAT video game.
Oh.
Fuck.
The grandma punch. Yep. He does the grandma punch for his final move.
Fucking fantastic. That's fucking amazing. That's great. You know you've made it, like when they're making characters out of you in fucking video games.
That's incredible. Yeah. I did not, nobody in like the fighting game circle of things knows who he is or cares about him at all. And so the fact that he's in this game is like totally random. Like I have nobody understands the reason behind it other than like some kind of weird money deal or something. Who knows? But
He's probably a fan of the game and whatever. But DJs and video gamers, I mean, you know, he's how many views were on that video? Like he's been
60 million. Yeah.
Yeah. I think people might know. Like they'll listen to that.
He's enormous.
The house,
yeah, he's
the house
huge.
music.
Yeah. He's a superstar for sure.
It may bring people over to that game too. It'll bring me over to that game. I'll tell you that. It's fucking cool.
By the way, for those who didn't see it, here's today's flyer, and it's topical because we're going to be talking about all of this weird international trade shit going on and try to speculate like how it could affect the pricing for DJ gear, and see if we can get to the bottom of things. Spoiler: I'm probably going to use ChatGPT for a lot of this too. It'll help me with my research. So. One last thing in the nerdy side of things that I wanted to look at before we go into the main topic. All right, y'all. This is a quick video. It's only a 2-minute video. We've been talking about like AI suggestive tools with DJ software and how like it's going to start being implemented in DJ software natively here before too long. This ad randomly came up in my feed, and it's something involving some kind of AI plugin. I have no idea what it is, but it caught my interest, so I wanted to like kind of look at it real quick and see what it's all about. This is some sizzle. PulseParty.io. Okay.
Welcome to Pulse, a cutting-edge AI co-pilot for DJs. This AI suggests the perfect songs to mix next in real time. It analyzes your play history to tailor its recommendations to your style. To get started, make sure your DJ software is open. Then install and
Mama
start
Ross,
Pulse.
what up?
You'll see a small window appear that is called the on.
Mama Ross rating in with the crew. Appreciate you. How you doing? How was the games? You guys were playing Fork Knife earlier. Were you still playing Fork Knife before you came in? Hope you're good. For those of you that are expecting any kind of a game, it's not a game stream, but I appreciate you being here. You can stick around. Right now, this is a show called DJs Not DJing, and we are exploring we're exploring some new software that's going to be, looks like a companion app for DJ software. And of course, AI is all the rage, and I'm sick of hearing it just as much as you, but I want to see what this new breakthrough has to offer for DJs. That's what we just started it. Let's take a look.
Welcome to Pulse, a cutting-edge AI co-pilot for DJs. This AI suggests the perfect songs to mix next in real time. It analyzes your play history to tailor its recommendations to your style. To get started, make sure your DJ software is open. Then install and start Pulse. You'll see a small window appear that is called the On Top view. This always stays on top of your DJ software for easy viewing. Drag a song onto the deck and hit play. Pulse will instantly recognize the track you're playing and give you 2 lists of recommendations. The one on the right is the AI's list. This is based on over 180,000 real parties and counting. The one on the left is your style. It's based on your play history to show you songs you normally would mix into next that fit well with the current playing track.
Interesting.
Scroll through either list to get some ideas, and hover your mouse over any song to quickly view the BPM increase or decrease away from the current song you're playing. You can always copy the title if needed to paste in the search bar. If the on-top view is too big, click minimize and it will shrink down to just the logo. Once the logo lights up, this means recommendations are ready. Hover your mouse over the logo and the small window of recommendations will pop right back up. You can scroll through the list as normal, and once you move your mouse away, the window will disappear right back to the logo, so you're ready for the next mix. Download Pulse for free and try it today. Keep your sets fresh and never black out.
Pretty cool. Yeah, the suggestive thing. I like the combination of your style versus like what other people are playing.
Yeah,
I like it. It's
has
just
street, yeah, it does.
curiosity more than I don't have time to do that while I'm fucking playing.
Yeah.
I guess top 40 gigs, that's cool. Like the stuff that they were showing is fine.
I mean, so there are things like your DJ play count that can dictate stuff like that, and you could use smart playlists.
It's
pretty
3 and 2.
Yeah. But it's
Right.
for an
Yeah,
interesting. It's interesting.
But I think let's take a look at the website, partypulse.io. Let's give it a little bit more than just a sizzle.
Their logo is basically the Serato logo with dots on the top, almost.
It looks like it.
Did you notice that?
Yeah. Let's see, where's it at? Party Pulse.
I think the best I can hope for is to get
Party.io.
Is to get absorbed by like a company like Algorithm or Serato.
That's definitely what these kind of apps do. You know what I mean?
A shooting core, yeah.
It looks like it's only compatible with the Mac. Let's bring it up. Let's bring up their website. Okay, so AI Copilot for DJs. Pulse is an AI Copilot for DJs. Plays tracks on your DJ software, and Pulse recommends creative next tracks. Stay fresh, never black out. 1, download and install Pulse. 2, load the track in the deck, and then it basically gives you examples. So it just automatically starts working. There's no kind of configuration. Pulse has analyzed this many parties, this many song pairings already, and this many unique tracks. 2 guys you've never heard of say that it's awesome. Okay.
What are the specifications? Is it Mac only and
download for Mac? It says, it just
and
downloaded
what other
it.
DJ?
It didn't say requirements or anything. Okay. FAQ.
Specs.
Let's go to some FAQ. Do I need an internet connection? No. You can use Pulse during a party without an internet connection. Which DJ software is supported? We currently support Serato, Rekordbox, Tractor, and Virtual DJ. Sorry, Algorithm. Is Pulse free? How much does Pulse?
Yes.
How does Pulse make money? We currently provide all of Pulse's functionality for free, as we are still in beta. They're trying to be bought, straight up. That's what it is.
Right. Yeah.
And so they're trying to get daily active users going so that they can get bought and, end up in one of these programs, basically, right?
In a build, in a newer build of Serato.
Right, exactly. What minimum operating system does Pulse require? Mac OS 11, 12, 13, or 14. So I think that's Big Sur. Which one is Mac OS 11? Let me find out. I should know this.
Is that Mojave? That's not Mojave, is it?
Big Sur. Who owns a computer store? Oh, okay.
It's you.
Oh, yeah. That's the one.
Computer Bobby, I see you. Can Pulse interface with my DJ software? When Pulse loads for the first time, it will ask you to set up your Rekordbox, virtual DJ, or whatever. Save time to the history parameter to 1 second. After that, Pulse never interacts directly with Serato or any other DJ software. So it just gets access to the history file. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
That means with Rekordbox specifically, you're going to have to go into your settings and you're going to have to lower the time in which it reports to the history, because by default, I think it's like 30 to 45 seconds. And if you want this to work pretty good, you probably want to shorten that a little bit more than that.
I was thinking not for current stuff, but like when maybe I'm wrong.
Does Pulse pay the artist? What do you mean by that? This has nothing to do with artist royalties. This is all song suggestions.
It's all
You can
data
play
management.
rips on Pulse. So yeah,
the
how is
royalty
it
responsibility
detecting,
would be from the platform that you're bringing it from. So if you're
how
doing
does
a
it
streaming
detect
service,
the song that you're playing? Does it know it by the sound? Like, is it like a
that's a good question.
or does it know?
Like to say it's not accessing Serato past the history, so then like.
And also, like, yeah, like you said, can you play rips? Like, what if you get it from mp3.com or whatever the heck, and it's like not labeled correctly and stuff? How does it know? Does it know the song? Is it doing it like a
Key and
sound by
BPM
sound?
kind of situation? Because that could all be done with a smart playlist in a lot of ways. I get suggestions on songs that I load in the deck, even if I haven't played them in speakers. Okay, that's different.
Yeah, Shazam. That's the word.
Yeah, Shazam. Yeah, totally. How can I know the BPM of the tracks that Pulse suggests? Pulse limits the suggested tracks to not more than 10 BPM difference from the currently playing track. So there is a BPM bandwidth, basically.
And it shows you how, like, the suggestion, like, plus or minus how many.
Right.
Can I load a track from Pulse directly to my DJ software? You can't load images directly from Pulse into Serato's deck, but there is a quick way to do it. If you click the song in Pulse, it will copy the track name to your clipboard, and then you can just paste it into the search bar. Well, that's helpful. Okay. What does the green color bar next to the song mean? The green color bar shows relevance of suggestion song, current point in the party. Okay, cool. Got it. Interesting. So AI suggestive software is already in the works, and it looks like, I wouldn't be surprised if new builds of your popular DJ program starts heavily leaning on the AI thing. I know that Rekordbox already is with the streaming recommendation and the other thing that it started with Rekordbox 7. It's kind of hit and miss so far, so it's a young thing, but I wouldn't be surprised if that got better in really short future. Really near future.
We could try to train an AI to DJ like me, basically, based on what I usually do, and then we'll just put a robot up there, and I could, chill and just take a fucking break, and then is that what we're saying?
Then the robot takes our job.
Yeah,
and then we fulfill the prophecy.
It does our job. However you look at it,
Good shit.
So tell me, sometimes on Motown on Monday, you want to take a little breaky poo.
Little breaky poo. Yeah. Let's see. What did I have here? Okay.
Breaky poo.
All right. Quick break for the cause. Here are the top 5 bomba clots. All right. Top five bomba clots. Here we go. That one's called Slow McClot. Amazing.
Oh my God!
What is the most bombed country in the world? Bombaklat. Incorrect.
Son, lighter, bro. Just do this.
Son.
Bombaklat! The mad bombaklat girl doing? Hey, girl, you're a mad girl. Remember me tell you this. You're a mad bombaklat girl. You need psychiatric evaluation.
Psychiatric evaluation.
You need psychiatric evaluation. I love it. It's so good. Spire's got one. I love it. All right. Let's get into the meat and potatoes here, y'all. DJ gear. Let's see here. Okay. This is what I want to do. Let's ask our friend ChatGPT. Let's come up with a prompt.
The state of the world and the affairs.
So,
is this a tariff-related thing? Yes.
Current world
that
trade situation. With the current world trade situation happening.
How will it affect the price of?
Yeah,
right?
This is my favorite part. I'll say, how do you see Mama Ross, what up? It's
my
affecting
eyes.
the DJ gear industry. Take into consideration the origin of manufacturing and distribution of their product, of popular DJ brand like Alpha Theta and in music brands, put in parentheses, Rain, Denon, Newmark, etc. Okay, well, let's get this on the screen. We're prompting.
Prompting.
Right?
Prompting.
Okay. The current state of World Trade situation happening now, how do you see it affecting DJ gear and industry? Take into consideration, good thing it doesn't judge your spelling, the origin of manufacturing and distribution of popular DJ brands like Alpha Theta and music brands. And we'll start there, and we'll also say, give specific examples of different prices with a 6 and 12 month projection. And then also I want it to
did you specify USA too? That we are in the USA and this is what we're asking?
Yeah, we live in the USA.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good thing for us.
Okay. There was another thing I was thinking about too earlier today. Okay. And then we'll start here. Let's just start here and see what we got. Okay, so import tariffs on electronics can directly impact the cost of digital equipment. For instance, U.S. imposes higher tariffs. Good, yeah, exactly. So Alpha Theta XEJ AZ system current price as of April 2025 is $31.99. A 6-month projection if trade tensions persist, supply chain issues. Let's make sure it's citing this kind of stuff too. Price could increase by approximately 5 to 7%, leading to an estimated price range of 33 to 34. So it's going to jump a couple $100. That's a 5 to 7% jump in 6 months. In 12 months, it could see a further 3 to 5% increase. This is also in acknowledging inflation, resulting to an estimated price of $34.60 to $35.94. So in 1 year, what was $31.99 goes to $35.94, basically a $400 jump. News changes daily, absolutely, and this is pulling on current news now. The new engine isn't behind the times like it used to be. Newmark Mixstream Pro current price is $699. 6-month projection would be $40 to $50 more. 12-month projection looks like $50 to $80 more.
So it's about the same amount of increase. Right?
I gotta say, it's definitely a lot, but it's not like oh my god, this is horrible. A lot. I'm not trying to be a Trumper or left or right or anything. I'm just saying like those prices. Yes, it's more, but it's not like double, right? Let me ask this though. What about MacBook Pros?
Yeah, what about them?
With
damn it.
at least 16 GB RAM and 1 TB SSD. Let's see what this is going to say. Because this one, I bet you, is a lot more.
That fucking sucks for me so much.
Okay. So a 6-month projection. Let's see. Wait, hold on. I think it's still doing DJ numbers. So take into account Apple's current world trade situation.
No, Deep, that's amazing. You covered it, I'm sure, on your news.
There we go. So it says iPhones can surge up to 43%, potentially reaching approximately $2,300. MacBook Pro currently priced at $2,000 could go up $860 to $2,860. Apple's mitigation strategy is they're diversifying their locations. They're trying to move factories to different locations that are being tariffed less. They're negotiating with suppliers and they're absorbing costs. This is all cited, by the way. This isn't just me blindly accepting ChatGPT. I asked it to cite everything earlier ahead of time.
That's great.
So give me month and 12-month projections with this new info on MacBook Pros. There we go. Okay, so a 14-inch M1 Pro chip with 16 gigs of RAM and a 1 terabyte SSD currently goes for $1,799. Can confirm. M4 MacBook Pro chip with 24 gigs of RAM and a 1 terabyte SSD currently goes for $2,399. That's can confirm. And then we did these other builds and they went up that high as well. So projections, 6-month projection is a 43% increase. So in 6 months, what was once $1,800 is going to be $2,570. I don't use Perplexity, no. And what was $2,399 is going to go up to $3,431. And on the top end for a M4, 36 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte SSD, currently goes for $3,499. That's going to jump to $5,000. That's the 6-month projections.
I hope the cost of coffins are going down because that's where I'm going with this motherfucking.
Pretty wild.
And
then 12 months says if trade situation persists without resolution, further price adjustments may occur. However, it's also possible that Apple could implement strategies to mitigate these increases. So it's saying if it gets this bad in the first 6 months, by 12 months, they'll have an answer for it to bring the cost back down because they're Apple and they do that shit. Right?
Yeah, they do that shit.
Right?
I drink the Kool-Aid. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, get a computer now. That's not bad advice.
That's wild. And
they want a SAC-Tech exchange.
Correct. And yeah. Here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Harbor Boulevard.
Let's see what Mac Rumors has to say. iPhones could cost up to $2,300 due to tariffs, analysts say. Yeah. This is from the 4th. So this is when it was still in panic. There was a bounce back today.
Yeah, a bunch of Bitcoin shit went up.
60 days, too?
Yeah.
No, wait. Where's Apple's shit? In China?
Apple manufactures... Let's ask. Where does Apple manufacture MacBook Pros? Apple manufactures MacBook Pros in several countries, but the primary manufacturing company hub has historically been China. However, in recent years, Apple has diversified its supply chain due to geographical tensions, tariffs, and supply chain vulnerabilities. So most MacBooks are assembled by Foxconn and quantum computer both have large factories in China. China remains the dominant location for MacBook Pro production due to established infrastructure, skilled labor, and proximity to component suppliers. Other locations are Taiwan, Vietnam, India, some stuff done in the USA. That's mostly the chip stuff, you know, the super semiconductor. Yeah. So some of that stuff is still done in Silicon Valley. But summary, China, Vietnam, Taiwan, and India. So let's say, what are the tariffs proposed for those countries as of today?
I get 25.
So as of right now, China, which is the main supplier of MacBook Pros, is currently in a bid war. I don't know if you guys saw that, but they're facing 125% tariff on imports currently. Is it gonna happen? I don't know. I feel like this is just posturing going on between China and US, but I am not an expert on that, and I don't even want to get into it. And then Vietnam is facing a 46% tariff, India facing 26%, and Taiwan facing 32%. So
it said India's mostly the iPhone.
125 is in effect. Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, that's what I heard, and they're not taking it very well.
They're taking a break from
as they wouldn't.
They're taking a break from tariffs from other countries except for China.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy time, dude.
It's just such a weird. This is the alternate timeline. It's like an Onion article, like, but we're living in it. It's weird.
Yeah, I saw that too. They're taking a 90-day break, pause for a lot of the other countries who are cooperating. I saw that mentioned today. But I also saw that China and US are going back and forth right now. No breaks for China. Everything is made up and points don't matter. I love it. Nice one, Z Point. Whose tariff is it anyway?
That's good.
Let's put, what are your suggestions for DJs seeking this year? Let's see what the robot overlords suggest.
It's like move to Canada.
Yeah.
By the way, if anybody that uses ChatGPT heavily, have you noticed it's like over obsessive use of EM dashes, those like long dashes instead of commas, like this thing right here that I'm highlighting? These dashes, it uses them all the fucking time for me. Yes, CP. Is that a thing? Dude, EM dash is and I ask it to never give me an EM dash for a response. It's a use a comma instead. It's a thing.
Like, bitch,
not just doing it just to fuck you. Yeah, right.
It never stops. It keeps doing it. It's okay. In any case, suggestions for DJs in the US right now, especially those looking for buy a MacBook Pro and DJ gear from Alpha Theta, Rainy Denon. The current global trade situations make things trickier. With tariffs of up to 125%, Chinese imports and significant duties on Vietnam, India, and Taiwan, prices are likely to rise in the coming 6 to 12 months. Here's a breakdown of smart moves you can make depending on your situation. Suggestions for DJs seeking MacBook Pros or DJ gear in 2025. This should be a blog post.
The first response is this, which is the Sacramento Tech Exchange. That's the first response.
Thank you.
And then
go to Vietnam and become an EDM DJ. Facts. All right. Number one, buy now if you're ready. Why? Tariffs are already in effect, but some inventory is in the U.S. is still priced pre-tariff. This is true. Once current stocks run out, and new units will reflect higher costs. This is absolutely true. So example, a $2,399 MacBook Pro could rise up to $3,400 or more by fall if it is subject to a 43% cost increase. Look for Apple authorized resellers. Look for SAC Tech Exchange.
Yeah, I was gonna say this
buying.
is also the place you can get.
Yeah, I got your back. Consider certified, refurbished, or used. This is our section. Let's go. Apple's offers a refurbished store. There's also one in Sacramento if you want. I'll ship you a laptop if you're in the domestic U.S. Trusted sites like Reverb, Sweetwater, and SAC Tech Exchange are always great. Plan your gear strategy. Split your budget instead of buying all new gear. Upgrade just what you need. In other words, instead of buying, do a service. And I also know a store that can do that for you as well.
Yep.
Sacramento Tech Exchange. So like getting
you guys open on Saturdays?
We're open on Saturdays. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Skip the flagships. Consider the second tier Pro option, like the Denon SC Live series or the Pioneer FLX6, which may stay lower in cost longer due to broader distribution. Yeah, I can tell you right now, the FLX6 GT is pretty cheap because it's garbage. The Denon SC Live is not terrible if you're just keeping it in your studio. Not a bad piece of kit. FLX6, don't bother. Get a Groove 6 or just get FLX4 if you're okay with it. Buy domestically manufactured or assembled alternatives. Brands like Mod Devices, Magma, or even US assembled laptops could avoid some tariff hits. We'll see about that. Because most of the parts is looking from China. Well, most of your hardware is still made overseas. Niche brands or accessories, cases, stands, and cables can be US made. This is very true. We do have a lot of cables that are made here in the States. And we also have different case manufacturers that are manufactured here as well. If you can wait, track these developments. It's getting political with like election outcomes. Apple's Vietnam expansion. If Apple transitions MacBook production more fully to Vietnam or India and negotiates exemptions, prices might stabilize. Warehouse sales and trade-in programs. Apple and DJ Gear retailers may offer some aggressive upgrade incentives as new hardware cycle out. This is true. We have a lot of laptops for sale at the shop that'll help you out. Bonus pro tip: if you're a working DJ, write off your gear as a business expense. Even if prices go up, tax deductions can ease the pain come April 2026. Would you, and then just ask me if I just did my taxes yesterday. I don't even want to talk about it.
I was going to say, I'm about to do, I've been doing mine today.
It took me so fucking long.
What? Oh, because you have the shop too and stuff, right? The shop is the complicated part. I'm sure your personal taxes probably aren't anything bad.
The DJ Billy Lane stuff I've been managing for many years. But the shop is a whole other beast.
I bet.
And it took a very long time.
That fucking sucks.
But luckily, I'm decent with my accounting throughout the year. And so my preparation ahead of time helped out a lot, or else it would have been a lot worse. So proud of myself for that. For that one. I've been learning.
Yeah.
I'm going on my third year at this point. And so I've, if I'm not leveling up, am I even fucking playing the game? Right. So, all right. Well, I think that covers most of the main topic. I was really concerned about the price differences. It looks to me like DJ gear, everything's going to get more expensive. First of all, everything's going to get more expensive. DJ gear is looking like it's going to have less of a price increase than a MacBook Pro. And so
it's really great when I need to get a new computer. So awesome.
Yeah. Buy refurbished. I'm telling you, like, you don't need the M4 with 32 gigs of RAM and 2 terabytes of storage. You could go back to the M1 Pro chip.
And it's still an upgrade from what I'm using right now.
The 14-inch, listen to me, y'all. The 14-inch M1 Pro chip gets the fucking job done, and it's miles cheaper. The one thing on the refurbished side, when it comes to the M1 Pro chip 14-inch Max, is they do have a keyboard that has an interesting thing happen to it after you've used it for a while. There's like a matte finish on the keys, and once you've used the keyboard for a while, that matte finish kind of rubs off, and it almost looks like the keys are oily from like finger oil, but it's not. They're not oily. The keys are perfectly clean. It's just that the powder coat on the keys has worn off, and it's kind of like buffed it out. And it's like usually on the right side of the space bar, or wherever you type, what I mean, where your thumb is for the space bar and everything else.
As long as you can see the letters, though, because I'm search and destroy, so like I gotta be able to see the letters.
That's not a selling point. That's me being upfront. That's the only thing that is an issue about those laptops. If you're okay with that, my point is that doesn't mean shit. If you're okay with that, those laptops are fucking gold. And the M2 and the M3, they're not bad computers, but the real jump is from the M1 to the M4. The M4 is amazing, and it is a jump from the M1. But honestly, like if you're like, do I get an M1, M2, M3? If you're using DJ software, get an M1 Pro chip, and you're fucking golden for all the shit that's going on right now. The keys where? Yeah, the keys where?
That's a great thing to be the worst thing that's the standout thing that's wrong with it.
Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm ready to go play video games with my friends, and y'all don't want to watch that. But before we go, I want to watch a couple of things that Fader sent, and also, this is something that is absolutely going to trigger everybody, especially Fader and possibly Corinne. Just fair warning. Let's see here. I'm bringing up one of our old favorites, y'all. Rick Beato.
No.
Fader's gonna sign off.
What's he pissed about now?
But it gets better though. This is Weaver Beats making fun of Rick Beato.
Oh yes.
So it's okay. It's okay.
I'm here for this.
Yeah. Bye, Fader. All right. So here we go. Let's take a look.
Okay, let's watch Rick Beato. Have not pre-watched this one at all, so this could be terrible for all I know so far.
Hey everybody, I'm Rick Beato. So yesterday, the 2nd of April, the U.S. Copyright Office issued a highly anticipated report on copyrightability of AI-generated works. Essentially, it says that you need to have a human involved. That's one of...
Bro, okay. This pisses me off, bro. I was the one who kind of like pushed this story on YouTube 2 months ago. 2 fucking months ago. I got maybe like 20,000 views, maybe 15. Then fucking Mixbus TV does it, gets like 50,000. Then Rick Beato does it and gets 150,000 in 15 hours. I'm salty. I'm salty right now. I'm salty.
The things.
It's an interesting topic though, because we've been covering this AI generated music for a minute, and they've recently ruled, this is all like new shit. They recently ruled that a human has to be involved with the creation of the music in order for it to be copyright as intellectual property.
Interesting.
Yeah. If you use like a Suno or a Udio and it 100% generates it, then that is not able to be have a copyright. But if you like used AI to create the sound that you wanted, and you use that sound in your composition, that's okay.
The other thing was that a person who translates an idea into a fixed, tangible expression is entitled to copyright protection, but materials created by non-humans, the courts have spoken on the issue. And
it's not paid views. It's just like having a smaller channel. Just like a lot of times you're not going to get as much of a push.
Directly rejected the possibility. So things that are fully generative, like if I make a song, which I'm going to do.
Nah, they're not stealing my content. This proves that they're not watching it, actually. Otherwise, they would have fucking done it immediately.
In one of these platforms like Suno or Udio or Eureka, then these things are not copyrightable. When I went to testify in front of Congress at a closed door.
Bro, okay, this is a funny picture because like it looks like they're just sitting.
Of course,
the guy in the middle is sitting pretty far away from Rick for some reason. I don't know why.
On November of 2023, one of my recommendations was that anything that's fully generative AI should not be able to have a copyright. Now, some of my friends have told me there have been some huge improvements in these AI music platforms.
He does have a real punchable
That
face.
would be Udio, Suno, and this new one we're going to try out today called Eureka. Now,
that is the shittiest fucking name I've ever heard. Eureka.
Another thing that they've told me is we are going to figure it out. Let me just pick out a random song here. How about pop song here? Let's grab this one. Holding On to Love, Can't Let Go. Caden Smith. Here we go.
Oh, Wild and Out. We can maybe watch that sometime, not today. If you know like a good episode of it, send it to me on my Discord and content suggestions in general. If you guys have good content that we should react to, content suggestions. Another series I've been thinking about doing also is that could be a video.
I see your pretty face.
Like for instance,
Cause I'm in my head all of the time, and it's hard to stay away. But I don't want to lie to you anymore.
This sucks shit, bro. This is like so fake. Like even if you told me,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
this
white
is
man's
real, I
not
would still
right.
say
He
it
tries to
sucks.
enjoy it.
But I just hate country in general to begin with. So,
I mean, does this really sound that different than pop country?
You feel me too.
no, yeah, it sounds like shit. It sounds like shit, just like pop country does. What do you mean? It sounds
Yeah, I was
like
gonna say
fucking
he has a point.
Splenda. You know what I mean? It's the musical equivalent to Splenda. It's fake sugar.
Yes.
Splenda is fake sugar, right?
Yes,
Pretty sure
vanilla
it is.
milk toast. Vanilla milk toast.
Always know when we're on a phone call.
Sounds like an MP3 file.
I don't wanna see you go. You're my country and I miss you.
Now he's not chilling it. That would be crazy. This sounds like shit. He's not chilling it.
Through this thing called love. We've had ups and
Can people tell the difference?
I mean, I don't know if I would care to, but I mean, it's.
Do I want to?
What did he say? Wait, what did the singer say?
we can make it through this thing called love.
We can make it through this thing called love.
We've had ups and
Can people tell the difference?
I don't think this could be over if we
I just imagine some fucking loser redneck with a mullet crying in his truck, and he's like, "I'm feeling feelings for the first time. Oh, I miss you, Jenny."
baby, we got each other to lean on.
I miss you, Jenny. I'm feeling feelings. Those things you tell me about.
You want to
give
feed
me
him his
another
denim
bud. I
shirt
need another
though?
bud.
Okay, now
I know you feel me.
let's see what happens if we say create similar. I'm going to click on
I'm
that.
over it. It's fucking funny though, dude. This guy, I don't even know what the hell he's doing, and he's got. I just want to choke him sometimes. I don't wish violence on anybody, but sometimes, man, I tell you.
He has like really good people that he interviews too, and it fucking pisses me off because I like can't. I'll watch part of it, and then it's just Rick being Rick, and I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude. I'm just trying to see like, Jerry Cantrell talk about some old Alice in Chains shit. I want to know, like, but he's not terrible. I do hate how he feels about modern music though. Like he's everything like he just gives me that like your corny dad vibe like all the time.
Right.
Like the unhipness of him makes me want to fucking vomit. But he is for what it's worth, he does have credibility. And he has like I've checked out his cred. Like he has authority to speak on this shit, unfortunately.
Yeah, he does.
He just sucks.
Yeah,
he just sucks.
He's the outlier in that space. All right, here's the last video of the night, y'all. I have no idea what this is. Fader sends this to me and with no description, and I just put it in the bank for later. It's called the Spank Bank, and this is called "Is This the Year of Divorced Dad Dubstep?" Let's see what this is all about.
Like bedroom trap. All right.
There's some divorced dad dubstep.
Please come now. I think I'm falling. Think this shit. Seems I found the road to nowhere, and I'm trying to escape. I am back when I heard thunder, but I'm down to one last breath. And will it let me say, hold me now. I'm 6 feet.
The Monster Energy hat does go hard.
I'm thinking, maybe 6 feet ain't so far down. Hold me now.
This would have been popular in 2013.
Amazing. Shouts out to the divorced dads. I was in the divorced dad section of my daughter's cheer meet on Sunday. It's a real thing.
No, I believe it. That's awesome.
It's full of sadness and New Balance. And we were all there showing our support for our kiddo. And I got to tell you, man, like as much as I love supporting my kiddo and the cheer thing, that the cheer moms are on a whole other level, yo. Like there's a reality show called Dance Moms.
Yep.
And it's the same thing. Yep.
Same with pageant moms too.
Pageant moms probably the
psycho
same.
Shit, dude.
It's weird. It's do you know what it looked like to me? And I'm gonna full on be on my soapbox right now because I don't get it, but it looked like mean girls from high school that wanted to keep being mean girls from high school.
Yeah. Yep.
Is what it looked like to me. And
yeah.
I was like, oh, you guys
and
are all
it
the
reeks
girls that...
of like Chances Lost and like and Vicarious Living. It reeks of it, like in such a bad way. It's culty. It almost seems like, like
it is
Korean
culty.
In the Korean boot camps where they have like the kids like the 2 years old, like learning how to impersonate people and shit. All that shit. It's fucking scary.
Moses, what up, homie? It's scary. It is.
Yeah. I feel it. I was in dance. I know. I did the competitions, man. Whew. Those bitches were everywhere, like spraying fucking sparkly hairspray on.
Fucking wild, dude. All right, let's right into some homies. Let's see what we're doing here. Let's go into. Let's see, what time is it right now? Oh, we still got time. Perfect. We're gonna run into the homie Apostle. Before we do that, though, let me check something real quick. Okay. So let's see here. Let me use ChatGPT. We are raiding into my friend. We're gonna give him a message, Apostle.
Yeah, I miss when we were doing that all the time.
His baseball team, just the San Diego Padres, defeated Billy's favorite team,
Sacramento Kings.
the not Sacramento, the not supposed to mention Sacramento Athletics. Please write a raid. We are Twitch rating. I should put Twitch rating. Message.
Make sure you talk about Stomper.
Oh, let me put this up on the screen. A raid message for the chat, for our chat to paste into his channel, his chat, when we raid over. Okay, must include what? You said and the mascots?
Yeah, Stomper.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck.
Yep. What else, chat?
And the word Bumbleclot.
The word Bumbleclot? Okay.
Yeah.
Fight boats? Okay. Fighting boats. Boats that fight. What else? He's looking right now. And cherry blossom scented lotion. Okay. Lotion. Do not exceed the max character count for a single post in a Twitch chat. All right. Let's see if that works. Bumbleclot raid. Stomper got clapped by the swinging friar. Boats that fight can't save the A's from this L. Cherry blossom lotion can't soothe this burn. GG Apostle, Padres on top, rated by the grime.
What the fuck? It's spitting some flavor in your ear. What the hell?
Yo, okay, everybody.
Does it have a bunch of emotes in it too?
Wait, we got to include a didgeridoo. Include a didger. How do you spell didgeridoo? Okay.
It doesn't matter. It'll
include
know.
a mention of a didgeridoo. All right, here we go. Blumberclot raids, talk about clap by Swing and Fryer. Boats that fight couldn't save the A's. Even a didgeridoo solo couldn't call back that L. Cherry Blossom Lotion ain't strong enough for this bird. GG Apostle, Padres on top. Perfect.
Well, is the hashtag rated by the grime? Rated by the
In-N-Out Burger still mid.
In-N-Out Burger is still mid? Okay.
Wow. Then he'll know it's me.
Add or mention. Okay. That In-N-Out Burger is still mid. Okay. Got it. Blumberclot Ray, Stomper got bodied by Swinger Fryer. Boats that fight sank didgeridoo. Boats that fight sank. Didgeridoo couldn't summon a comeback. In-N-Out still mid. And Cherry Blossom Lotion won't heal this L. GG Apostle, Padres on top, rated by the grime. I love it. Okay.
Rated by the grime is like fucking clutch though.
Right? All right.
That's gonna be my new shit.
Perfect. It's perfect, y'all. All right, everybody needs to copy this right now. And you can start pasting it in this chat if you want, just to make sure that it all works. And we're gonna raid into Apostle. And when we raid him, I need everybody to just flood his fucking chat with this text. All right, y'all?
I'm fixing Bumbleclot in mine. Sorry, I have to.
It's okay. All right, you guys, we're going to ready to Apostle. Love y'all. We'll see you on Saturday. DJs Not DJing. Excuse me. Inside the Ride is going to be back on Saturday. And love you guys. DJs Not DJing back next week as well. Look out for the short content on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. Exclamation point VODs in the chat if you ever want to know where the VODs are, or make sure you follow us on YouTube. And love you guys. See ya. Bye. Boom.